And add more new developments in the Justice Department's efforts to dismiss corruption charges against Mayor Adams.
The lead prosecutor in the investigation has resigned, claiming in a scathing letter that only a, quote, fool or coward would obey the orders to drop the charges.
And it comes as two attorneys in the Justice Department apparently did agree to file a motion to dismiss the case with a Manhattan judge. Attorney General Pam Bondi says that this motion would be filed today. Political reporter Marcia Kramer is here now to sort all of this out for us.
Well, I'm going to try anyway. Governor Hochul is trying to decide whether to remove Mayor Adams from office, and the drumbeat of calls for him to resign is getting louder. But Mayor Adams moved to shut out the noise, as he calls it, announcing he's closing 6 more shelters for asylum seekers. He also said it was silly to question whether the charges were dropped in exchange for his cooperation on deportation.
Come on, this is silly.
Mayor Adams insisting there was no deal, no quid pro quo, a get-out-of-jail-free card from the feds in exchange for cooperating with immigration agents to deport violent criminals. But it is an argument that not everybody is buying.
He should step down. He's compromised. The people are not trusting him.
Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez joining a number of high-profile Democrats, including Lieutenant Governor Antonio Delgado, in calling for the mayor to step aside. And sources tell CBS News New York that Governor Hochul, who has the power to remove Adams, is having conversation with her colleagues in government about the right path forward.
The allegations are extremely concerning and serious.
Yes.
But I cannot, as the governor of this state, have a knee-jerk, politically motivated reaction.
At this point, there's a number of discussions going on. There's discussions going on the state level. There's a number of discussions going on the local level and private discussions.
Rising to Adams' defense, former Mayor Bill de Blasio, who himself was investigated for corruption, though charges were never brought.
I don't see evidence of a quid pro quo. I also think, and I've said it for a while, that the original charges brought against him appeared to me to be very flimsy.
Meanwhile, the parade of Justice Department resignations continued. The latest, Hagan Skoton, the lead prosecutor in the federal corruption case involving Mayor Adams. And Mayor Adams and President Trump's Homeland Security czar, Tom Homan, made a joint appearance on Fox and Friends to tout their new level of cooperation that includes the mayor agreeing to sign an executive order to allow ICE agents on Rikers Island.
And by having ICE on Rikers Island, part of our gang intelligence, using our intel with NYPD correction officers, we could identify those gangs inside and outside on the street. There was no reason they were removed from Rikers Island.
And there are other apparently secret agreements as well.
We're working on some other things that we don't really want to talk about in open air, just because the city council will be putting roadblocks up on us. But the mayor and me have committed to several other things.
Now, a spokesperson for Mayor Adams insisting he's not stepping down, he's stepping up. Adding to the mayor's problems, however, new pressure for former Governor Andrew Cuomo to run for office for mayor. The Staten Island Democratic Party endorsed him and urged him to get into the race. Dick, Christine.
Marcia, so where do we begin? But Andrew Cuomo, what are his chances? What does it look like?
Well, the truth of the matter is that current polls show him the prohibitive favorite by a lot. But early polls, as you well know, are unreliable, and we don't know whether Andrew Cuomo is actually going to get into the race. But I've got more about that coming up at 6.
Good tease.
All right, Marcia, we'll see you at 6. Thank you.